It'll begin. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. But really, the true start of virtual Hydlide is when you are covered in bees. That'll happen pretty much any minute. Good luck, everyone. And let's see how we do tonight. Also, it's been pretty fun over the last couple of days doing Link's Awakening. That was a nice one. I might do some more Link's Awakening in the future as well. But we're going to take a little break from that with our Final Fantasy Black Mage Challenge run coming this weekend. It's tough to start something new when there is going to be a couple of nights that we have to take off from it. Jim, where are you going? There's supposed to be a graveyard around here somewhere, but I think Jim might just be lost. Hey, there's a graveyard. Unfortunately, Jim, still pretty lost. One of these sides has to have a door. Hopefully. Otherwise, we could have some problems. And when you're playing Virtual Hydlide, you've already got enough problems as it is. Let's go ahead and check the graves. Well, we found the amethyst. Didn't necessarily need it. It's one of the 3 suggested gems of Veralis. Pick up this armor. Hopefully it's iron armor and not another set of leather armor. Alright, there's the crucifix that's required to be able to damage the vampire. Any swords? I'm not seeing any swords that we can grab. Hey, some juice. That might be it. Okay. Let's see what we got. Well, we got iron armor, so that's nice. Got a healing potion, so that's actually really good. And, of course, we've got our plain starting dagger, which is not as good. Let's go. Graveyard complete. Yeah, the early iron armor is nice. It makes the vampire mansion go a lot smoother. But the lack of weapons, that is going to be a concern. Gonna need to find something before the Hydra at least. Hopefully before the vampire. Alright, I kind of feel like the thing up on the plains is going to be like a shop or something, but I don't know if we need to go there yet. Maybe go to the vampire mansion and then investigate around. It'll also let us eliminate what the location of the trial dungeon is, because that'll be auto-marked. On normal difficulty, you get a full map filled in, all the areas, and a compass. On hard difficulty, you don't get the map, but you do get the compass telling you where to go, and on expert difficulty, you get nothing. Not even a shop. Oh, we will stab this vampire. That vampire is going to have some regrets. We are also going to have lots and lots of regrets. But that is par for the course with Virtual Hydlide. The compass have a new feature. This game does not have any features, Q240. None whatsoever. Doesn't even feature graphics. Ooh. This is going to be a front room first floor. I see it's going to have some balls. All right, so 5 balls to touch. There's 4 balls to go. Something just made a noise. Hopefully it was the game. Any balls in here? There is a ball in here. So 3 balls left. Jim, touch the ball. There you go. Sometimes he needs some encouragement. All right, that side should be done. So there's another ball down here. There's either 1 ball down here, or the alternative would be if there's 3 balls up on the 2nd floor. Another thing that should be down here is a treasure room of some kind. Well, there's a ball, so that's one of the things we're looking for. 2 balls left to go. There's our treasure room. I can see a chest. Really can just see brown. It's vaguely chest-shaped. I think it counts. More armor. We have not found any swords, though. I'm not expecting anything into this room. And virtual Hydlide delivers. It's 100% in this game, so 100% is doing all of the quests in the game. Quests are the things that when you complete them, you get a level up with the jingle and the increase in health. So you cannot skip any of the bosses. One boss that you can skip is the vampire if you're not doing 100%. You can also skip the graveyard as a result. In theory, you can skip the lens of truth, but it'd be really painful. Don't know if it'd actually be faster unless you knew the pathway through the maze already. And then everything past that point is required. All right, there's more armor on the ground, and we've already got iron armor, so this is kind of worthless. Did I pay more than $6 for this game? I paid $3 shipped for a copy from Japan. I think the shipping was more than $3. All right, there's our treasure room. We've already got the 5 balls touched. Can we get a sword, please? We cannot get a sword. We can get a lamp of darkness. It's the best. You know what? Maybe the best thing is just to leave the vampire mansion. Hope for something better somewhere else. Sorry, Jim, stab that vampire. Oh no. We don't have enough damage to stun like the vampire. Right, my vulnerable spleen. we go. Vampire has been very stabbed. That's right, Vampire. It's my castle now. Tragically, it is not a magic lamp. It is only a regular lamp. Maybe next time, Jim. Maybe next time. Well, we're done with the Vampire Mansion. We have still not found a weapon. But let's see where we're going next. It's also told me if that spot on the plateau is going to be one of the fairy forest or shop that we're looking for. It is not. The shop is not the plateau because that's where the trial dungeon is. See this thing over here. This one's close enough that it's worth taking a little peek for it. And then we can run up the plateau from this side. This is feeling shoppish. That is the volcano. Nope. All right, well, interesting. I thought the volcano would be south of the plateau, but now I don't know what's there. Guess we'll find out if it's the maze after this. Maze is the next dungeon to get its location revealed. And once we see that, then we can kind of figure out where the mines are going to be, so we know where the other two ones are by default at that point. Still don't know which one is which. I would very much prefer getting the forest before the shop. It makes shopping that much easier. Well, it's not the worst trial dungeon, but it does have a lot of turns. Hopefully it's got a sword. It's got a sword! I don't want to spoil my luck by seeing what kind of sword it is. But it is something. Maybe even a dagger. It's unfortunate for Jim Spleen right now, but he's doing his best. Right on the chest. There is the Lens of Truth. And also, we've got the Dragon Shield here. The other one was a ring, so let's get rid of that. And let's see what we got here. It is the Magic Sword. So at least we don't need to worry about being poisoned now. Magic Sword's kind of the lowest usable tier of swords. Does a little bit more damage than things like the Dark Sword, but not nearly as good as like the Long Sword or Flame Sword would be. I'm gonna take this passageway up here. Aim me out. We are all here for the virtual Hydlide. We just can't get enough of it. Ooh, another chest on the way out. It is not a sword. Well, at least we got the magic sword there, so that helps. That is a start. Now we're going to find out where the maze is. We know that the volcano's to the north of us. We do not know which spot is the fairy forest and which spot is the shop. Are you getting virtual Hydlide? You know what you've done, Xylothan. You know what you've done. All right, to the south is the maze. I guess we're going to risk our points. The problem is there's never a really convenient time to access the fairy forest and shop here. I guess I could maybe teleport up there and then teleport back. Probably not outrageous. Yeah, we should be fine. Link's been having nightmares again. Yeah, it was a scary fish. That whale was terrifying. There's a lot of things also that you don't really appreciate with the black and white version that are certainly incredible in color. It's one of the reasons why I like the DX version of Link's Awakening. All right, where are we even going here? Here, around here. So it looks like you can't get to any of the main areas for a bit. Let's see if we can find an entrance to one of these. All right, it's not the west side. Let's try south. It's not there. It's probably north. I mean, this is the one that is the quest item, so we actually really want to do it last anyway. Yeah, it looks like you have to go to the north side of it. It's going to be real inconvenient. All right, this one's easy, though. We're into that one. Got the fairy mail. Maybe I just skip out on getting the other item. How bad is that spot for the third one? It's pretty bad. You got to go really far away around to get it. Here's the thing, it's probably like a longsword or something useful. But what if we just don't have it? It's gonna make the mage fight even slower. It's gonna make the dragon fight a lot slower. But it makes the maze so much faster. That we are amazingly going to be done here. Let's get out of this place and never come back again. Let's do whether any loose sword pickups that we can use here. Just to at least have a chance at getting a longsword. Alright, that's through there, and then we're gonna bounce around here. Looks like we can squeeze into this. I mean, Jim may not have 100% gone through the doorway and still went through the wall, but it's close enough. Okay, so I'm going to run this way. We're going to take the teleporter up to the north. We're going to do the fairy forest, and we're going to do the shop. I think we can buy everything in one trip. Let's do for north. Angle it back down a bit. There's our teleporter there. And it looks like we're going in the wrong direction. Nope, this was actually the right direction. I am kind of shocked. Alright, so is this the shop or the fairy forest? This is the fairy forest. Time to answer the phone. Okay, that was a good fairy. We did not get any bees. The important thing is that we remain bee-free. Could maybe even double dip the shop. It's so close to the mines. Let's see how this money works out. So I do want a fighter necklace. I need a scroll. Couple of healing potions. Yeah, I'm thinking fairy tier is advisable here. My plan is to go Death Orb out of the volcano, then fairy tier out of the mines. And there was two ways to do it. One way was to get the shopping a second time after the volcano was done, but then you don't have any points. So that wouldn't really work out. So I think if I need more healing potions, I can get those after the mines. And we'll see if this play ends up being successful. All right, Volcano Pendant is on. We're going in, and we're going to see if this is the world's worst volcano or if it's even worse than that. It's volcano time. Where are we going? How bad is it? How big is this volcano? It is a big volcano. Well, buckle up. You can't even really see where the walls are. Not even like a little bit. I don't think we're going to the north. So at least that can be ruled out. We don't need the ruby. I bet we're going north here, though. We take this turn, then we take a left turn. Then we take a right turn. Jim is not good at turning, especially not when on fire. But Jim is doing his best here. Maybe it's okay to go up. Doesn't feel like we should be going up here, though. Yeah, looks like it's correct. How do we find out Jim's position? Mostly it's by leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. Or in this case, a trail of toast. And in this case, we are going to have a time on this dragon. I've got the magic sword still. It is a really bad weapon. So we're just going to have to wait here for a bit. Magic sword doesn't even have a poking option. But it does sound like a sack of fish. Here we go. Doesn't stunlock the dragon, which is unfortunate. Means he's still gonna breathe fire at us. All right, one head is down. Two heads down, that's a lot of fish. And the dragon has fallen. All right, Jim, get your pot. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm surprised the dragon did not move backwards. The fight would have gone a lot longer if the dragon had backed up for like more cycles. But if we got that many critical hits, that it worked out. All right, there's our volcano complete. On to the mines. Got a couple of healing potions. Not a lot, but should be fine for the mage. Who also is not going to be stun locked and who's probably going to need like 75 hits with the magic sword. The mage is going to be brutal. Let's go. We've been over to the mines, kind of. Just need to get around to the north side of this. It's very close to where the shop is, so this is why I picked up a fairy tear to teleport out of the mines instead of death warping, and then I could grab some healing potions if I think I needed them. Which is not a certainty. Like, you know, maybe you do okay in here. Maybe you find a weapon upgrade, which would be really nice. I need to find something. We're going to need to play our flute. It's like an ocarina, but pot-shaped. All right, here we go. Into the mines. Let's see how bad this place is. It's not horrible, just weird. Very, very weird. And slightly sticky. Disturbingly sticky. Okay, actually, I can take the next turn. I really don't have to go backwards. Is that a sword? Is this a better sword than I have right now? Not really, but you know what? We're taking it. That's almost certainly a mimic. See, if it's a sword on the ground, I can risk picking it up. I got a great sword, and that is like the absolute slowest sword in the game, which is a horrible weapon to use against the mage. But considering my previous weapon doesn't really do any damage, this at least is better at that. Jim, can you quit hugging the enemies? This is not a tag team. This is a competitive minecart section. Yeah, that was very close. Jim was almost in there. Almost? Kind of? Not really. You know, we'll just call that a minecart. We're not going to ask any questions. Velodrum, thank you very much for resubscribing back for 44 months. Hope you're having a lovely time with virtual Hydlide, or at least doing your best. Thank you very much for that. Okay, more really weird ones. I don't know who designed this mine, but they clearly were very drunk at the time. I think it's this turn, and then we're going to take the second left. Now we're going to see if we have a good elevator or a bad one. It'll always put the mine cart really far away. Okay, this is an okay elevator. It's not an ideal spot because it's got a bunch of turns to get to it, but it's not anywhere close to the back. Right, one more up. And then second left. So this should be it. This is the only time where the stairs are not forced to be like as far away as possible. Of course, I got a magic sword. Until recently, it was my only sword. Okay, well, we had a good mine, and then we have this floor. I am really glad I got a fairy tear. This floor is a disaster. Go all the way over here, I think, and then take a left. This is the worst mine floor I think I've ever seen. And this is going to be the worst maze that I think may have happened in history. It's going to be a fight. Mage versus the Great Sword. It's even scarier as I'm going to have the Great Sword for the Lost Castle. That's right, Mage, I'm on to you. Don't have attack, but I'm onto you. Oh, what a critical hit right there. That is the sound of one spleen clapping. Get back here, Mage. Alright, the downside of the Great Sword is it's so slow. You can run away. The upside is it does a lot of damage to spleens. Big critical hit right there. This Mage is gonna have to shuffle a lot of cards. One more hit to go. And that was a Mage fight. His spleen will never be the same again. All right, got the fairy tears. Let's go. Yeah, let's go plug in the tears of the earth. So, do I pick up some more healing potions? I probably should. Our weapons are terrible. We'll see where the lake is. But I'm pretty close to where the shop entrance is going to be. So I think that's worth it. All right, it says up there, which means we're going past the shop anyway. We'll stop in. I don't even know if this is the best way around, if you should take the teleporters, but let's do it. All right, a couple more healing potions. Just a very long run to the lake. This point of interest is not marked on your map until you have complete the mine, so it's hard to prep for where it is. Actually, that's a pretty good one. That was not a bad lake tablet location. Let's try to get lined up here. That might work. It does not. There we go. All right, we got the tablet. We've got the Lost Castle. Can we get the Sword of Light? I don't need the Emerald. We're not doing the gems, but Sword of Light is required to finish the game. Well, it's not this way. So the first floor is kind of obvious. Floor 2, where is this going? I don't know if that connects. Okay, it probably connects on that side, but this side definitely connects. So is our teleporter maze complete? Now for the moving block puzzles. All right, there's at least 17 mimics on that other side. Really hope I don't have to go over there. There's one box to the west. 2 to the east, 2 to the north. We're going to try the west and hope for the best. This has got the stairs down, so if this also has the Sword of Light, that's a really, really good find. Wow, that is a welcoming committee. Can't kill the skeletons, but I can knock them down temporarily. Do I have the sword? I have a sword. Is it the right sword? It is the light sword. Well, now we're just gonna run. I know there's a mimic around here. Gonna zig and zag. Get slightly stuck on skeletons, but still pretty good. And on to moving block puzzle number 2. Where are we going now? All right, so we need to go to the north side from here. This should be it. Okay, and then I want to go to the left. Don't want to go to the mimic. Dodge the mimic, Jims. Dodge the mimics. Let's go fight that eel. This has been a really good seed so far. Lucky break on that sword. Not a great volcano. Alright, so we can hit the eel from here. It's an extremely ilicious life form, or EEL for short, and it is angry. It's okay, Jim's gonna take a nap. Jim is very tired. Jim has been running around a lot. One more hit. There we go. The eel is over. And we are headed to Veralis' castle. Let's roll. Of course, Veralis is going to have the assistance of all of the bosses that bothered to show up, which are the vampire and the mage. The other ones are on vacation. That hopefully we will not get hit by the bats. So this time, vampire, I have something better than a dagger. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. He, on the other hand, has bats. They are way better than a dagger. All right, decent vampire. We does not die, which automatically makes it a good vampire. Now it's time to shuffle. All right, got a double there. Might have been a single and a crit. That was definitely a double. You can tell from the lack of fish. Might have been a triple, but I think that's just a very high double. It's okay at this point. Triples do not save me around. That was definitely a double. Now you can actually hear the two separate hits. We should have one more hit to go. We have one more fight to go. It is time to go take down Veralis. Let's do this. Now, I do not have the 3 required gems, so Veralis is going to be invincible and invisible, which does sound like a bit of a drawback, but we have our ways. Veralis, I think, has had too many burritos. I can get behind that, Veralis. All right, just stay up there. You know, those hurt a lot, but if he stays up there, that's fine. I move somewhere. Where'd he go? Over there? One more hit. So close. Now that is some serious virtual Hydlide. 45-23. And let me